Hi guys, I'm back. Welcome, SheRaSeven. Please click subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button. Please, if you are a subscriber, and also if you're new, because that's just the nice thing to do. So, hold on a second. Hi. Okay, so we're going to be talking about always moving ahead. When you're always moving ahead, you don't have time to stop, go backwards, listen to old people from the past, deal with any exes, and you don't have time to, worry about what other people are saying about you. You don't have time to sit there and figure out how to keep everybody happy who's not beneficial in your life. So the point is always be looking ahead, moving ahead, and worrying about what you're getting ready to do, what you're getting ready to accomplish, what you're trying to do with your life, because we don't have time to worry about stuff that doesn't matter anymore. And I feel most people need to understand that, because we really don't. We waste a lot of time doing dumb stuff and then wonder where all the time went and why we don't have what we want in life, because we wasted time. Thank you, the chocolate bee, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Just found your channel and you are hilarious. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Why, thank you. I try. That was very nice. Thank you for your donation. The chocolate bay. I like that name. So needing this today. Okay, so a lot of you guys were needing this today, I see. So thank you. Yeah, we got to make sure that we're focused on the right thing in the right direction, because many people will try to get you off your path. They will try to distract you from becoming the better version of yourself, because they don't want to see it and they don't want you to, pass them up. So whenever a lot of distractions start coming your way, you got to make sure that you refocus on whatever you're trying to accomplish, because that's the point of the distraction, to keep you from getting where you need to go. Okay. A lot of people don't like this level up movement thing, but how can you not like level up? It's for the betterment of a person. Anyone who's like not liking this whole thing is a hater. They don't want you to do well. They don't want you to get anywhere. They don't want you to become what you're supposed to be. Sorry, I have a piece of stray hair coming off the wig. They don't want you to be something better than you are today. And you have to look out for people like that, because if they don't want you to grow and improve, there's something wrong with that. Why do they want you to stay in the position that you are if you are not happy with it? That makes no sense. I'm getting all tongue-tied. Do they not want your happiness? Do they not want you to thrive? Do they not want you to have the things in life you want? I mean, what's up with that? And this is something that you can ask people who start making little sly comments, or, commenting on your level up journey or your self-improvement or whatever, diet, workout, whatever it is that you're doing. Ask them this question. Why don't you want me to become better? Why don't you want me to be healthier? Why don't you want me to care more about my appearance? Ask them that and they'll shut them up real quick. Thank you, Hottest Authority, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I appreciate that. So, a lot of people will try to convince you that you don't need to change. But if that's your free will, if that's your desire, if that's what you are wanting to do, if that's your goal, then of course you don't need to, you want to. There's a difference. Okay. And so it doesn't matter what they think you need to do or not. It's what you choose and what you want to do with your own mind, own body, own self, own life. They have nothing to do with anything that concerns your decision making, especially if they're not beneficial or contributing to it. So, we have to get out of this mindset. So many people are trapped in their own mind, and they're in a prison because they don't want to offend anyone. They don't want to upset anyone. They don't want to make anyone upset or sad or not like them anymore. But in 10 years from now, when you look at your life, you're going to be in the same place. And those same people are still going to be telling you the same thing. And you're going to regret it. Believe me. Oh, I'm so glad that I did not improve myself and just stayed the same, because now everyone around me is still miserable. It makes no sense. You're not going to make them happy for doing it. Y'all are just all going to be miserable together. Misery loves company. Remember that. So get out of it and don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. You're saving yourself. Okay. Everybody's always looking for someone to save them. Save me, save me. Well, by leveling up, you save yourself in a way. Okay. There you go. My man nags me for not being affectionate enough towards him, but I'm not that lovey-dovey all over him type, or maybe I'm not that into him. What should I do? Because he's very beneficial for me. If you're not that lovey-dovey type, then, if that's what he likes, then you need to at least try to pretend to be for, a couple of minutes a day. You could try that. But, if you want what he has to offer, he wants something from you. So, you can try, if you're not getting used to it, and if you don't like it after a while, then you'll know it's because you're not into him. But sometimes people that aren't very affectionate, once they start to become affectionate, they like it a little bit, but they're not as affectionate as someone who would, really be into the affection and giving the affection. So you just have to let him know, like, I show my affection in a different way. But here's a hug, here's a kiss, and, that's all I can do. But maybe he feels that you're not attracted to him, and that's probably why he wants affection. So if you don't want to like do the normal displays of affection, maybe do something like a shoulder massage, like a neck massage, or like hold his hand instead. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of doing all the lovey-dovey stuff, do something simple that shows, affection. That's what I recommend. Okay. Just hold his hand, or hold his hand. Says you have to act, right? So, a lot of people wish they had these problems. You have a lot of people that are sitting there sad, lonely, single, looking for a man, but don't want to level up. It's like, I wish I had that problem. Oh, the problem of a level up woman. Right. What do I say when they say I'm doing too much? Oh, you mean the women or the haters that say you're doing too much? It's like, tell them they're not doing enough. Well, I'm sorry, y'all aren't doing enough. Or my man like it, or my date tomorrow likes it. Okay. It's like, I dress for the life I want, baby. Y'all dress for the life y'all have. Something like that. I don't know. I dress for the life that I want. You dress for the life you have. Bye. That's what I'd say. But anyway, so we can't let those type of people distract us. Like, you doing too much. Y'all aren't doing enough. I'm dressing for the lifestyle that I desire. Because when I show up, if I meet someone and I don't have on a bonnet and the regular pajamas and walking around Walmart, like, y'all, guess what? I'm gonna be gone. Y'all will never see me again. Bye. Okay. Don't tell people you know me either. That's what I tell them. Don't come out the woodwork. So, how to move on after an ex, after being cheated on? I can't sleep, having nightmares, and high anxiety. I think it's, a lot of people don't know what's coming next in their life when they have anxiety problems, and you just had a major thing happen to you. So the best thing to do is start planning the life that you want, and start, moving towards those plans. Like, maybe redo your whole look, maybe, get a new outfit or something, do something different to your hair, plan to go out every day and maybe do like lunch or errand running, looking very leveled up in high upscale areas. Make this plan to do this on a daily basis. Make a plan, because the anxiety will go away if you start making plans for your new life. Okay. He cheated. He's gone. Or I don't know if he's still there. Oh yeah, he's an ex. Okay. So he's gone. So that part of your life is over and it's time to start the new chapter. And you're nervous about it. So just plan it out and execute it. That's all you can do. Right. Go create new memories with a new man. That's right. There are people out there waiting for you, and you can meet them by just planning your day. Okay. Do things to get the bag, right? Yeah. Focus on new endeavor, whatever. Anything new and exciting or just new, period, will get your mind off of that. So don't worry about the past. It's over. It's done. There's nothing you can do about it. It's not your fault that he cheated. He just wanted to. Okay. That's basically it. So yeah, we have to make sure we do better by not allowing people to take our mind with them when they leave us. Like, if someone left me, if someone said, I gotta go, I can't be with you anymore, bye, I'm like, okay, bye. Locks will be changed tomorrow. Bye, Felicia. I hope you didn't forget anything. So, I don't mind. Like, if you leave me, that's your loss, baby. Yours. And if I was one of you guys and I was out there, and it's like, it's your loss, because I'm the prize. Remember, the prize don't be mad. The prize be like, ooh, guess we have another contender on the way. So you shouldn't, if your mentality is that you're the prize, then you shouldn't be sad that someone left you. You're the prize. You win, because now you can do it all over again and get something better. Okay. If you're going to have the mentality that you're the prize, you got to act like it in every situation. Every situation. Even if someone breaks up with you, okay, bye. Leave your key. I'm changing the lock anyway. Why do distractions happen when we manifest too? A lot of times there's doubt, and a lot of times things will come in your way to see if you're ready for what you're manifesting, because maybe something that you're manifesting is like very challenging or will create a challenge in your life. And in order for you to be able to maintain what you manifested, you got to be able to handle certain situations or distractions and stay on a path you're supposed to be on, So it's just like if you gave someone who does drugs a bunch of money, like all of a sudden, they would probably overdose or turn into like a really bad addict. So a lot of times distractions will come your way. Or if you give someone who's been broke all their lives a big sum of money at the same time, they may spend it all too quick and then be broke again. So the distractions are to keep you on your path and making the correct decisions that will lead to whatever you're manifesting, as well as being able to maintain it when it arrives. Okay, because that's just what it is. Yes, Manifest Dusty. No, Manifest Destiny 2021. Y'all go get y'all's tickets. This is the last day. The event will start tomorrow. The link is in the description bar if you want to be there. There are going to be celebrities in the house, in the chats. I don't know if they're going to go by their real name, their alias name. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be over Zoom, so it's going to be cool. There may be an opportunity to get on the camera at the end, towards the end of the workshop, which is from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. So y'all go ahead and get them tickets. Okay, the link is below. Click it. You might meet some like-minded people in there. You went to wash your car this morning looking cute. And a and a potential approached me and broke his neck to vacuum my car. Girl, somebody did that to me too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Not this morning, but yeah, because you was cute. See, I told you. I did that one time, like it was last year. Went to the car wash and he's like, "Can I vacuum your car for you?" I'm like, sure. And he wasn't homeless, girl. He had a nice car. Sure, I need a rich, high caliber man. How to become high value woman. Look good. Look good. Think high caliber. Make yourself available in areas where there are high caliber men. Like, just start to slowly change your life to everything that you think a high caliber woman would be. Have the higher standards, maybe spruce up your wardrobe a little bit, your hair and makeup, the places you go, how you speak, the type of people you hang around, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Just start making small changes while you work on yourself. Of course, whatever you manifest as well, to become more aware of how to become a high caliber woman will help you too. And maybe find some women who you think are on the same path as you, or where you want to be, and kind of use them as an influence and inspiration. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. You got an $80 meal paid for just by using the baby voice and looking extra cute last week. Total stranger paid the whole tab. Okay, Kiwi, thank you, girl. That's what we used to do all day, every day. Me and my friend, we all used to go out to lunch every day. We never had to pay. We was like, you want to go to lunch? Sure. All right. Every day we just get paid for. We didn't even go. We just went in by ourselves, and some random person would just always offer to pay because we would sit up at the bar, and they would always just offer to pay for everything. So it's like, okay, this is where we eat from now on. It was a decent restaurant too. It's like, right. So, love my humor. Thank you. I'm dating, and he asked me to move in with him. I already have my own business online. He said he wanted to pay one utility bill if we move in. Girl, bye. What utility bill is that going to be? The air bill? Tell him you'll pay the air bill. It's free. Sprinkle. Why do y'all ask me this? Y'all already know the answer. I'm going to tell you no. Do not. If you're going to pay one utility bill, then you ain't sleeping with him. Okay. Tell him, is it worth it? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's the air bill. That's the bill you pay. It's free until they start charging for it. But for now, it's free. How many breaths did you take this year? Well, the average breath, and if you work out, well, I don't work out. It's cheaper. Stunning look. Thank you, UFO Kamikaze. I appreciate y'all. Sprinkle. So all the people that want to bring you down to their level, or don't want to get up to their level, or whatever, then you got to leave them behind. I know it's hard, but if you get new friends or start hanging around new type of people in a different type of environment, you'll eventually make new friends, and you won't be worried about those ones that are trying to drag you back down and keep you on their level. Now, like I said, they may have been decent people, but if they don't want you to improve yourself, they're no longer decent in your life. They're no longer decent for you because you're trying to do something, with yourself. So, he said you can make more using used socks on the internet. Oh my goodness. Y'all are so silly. But that's true. Um, how do you have a sugar daddy and losing your apartment? I don't know, child. It don't make no sense. I don't think people know what a sugar daddy is. First of all, I don't think people know what a sugar daddy is. A sugar daddy is someone who pays all of your, or just gives you a bunch of money and takes care of you and pays some bills. You won't lose no apartments. You know, what you had was just probably a sweet and low daddy. He ain't even a Splendor. Okay. And there you go. It's hard. I have 0 friends. I do not talk to people I have known for years. Even family, I have talked to in 5+ years. A lot of people will talk to family even if they're not right. Right. That's true. Do what's best for you because this is your life. You have to remember that this is your life. Your life. You weren't born for those other people. You weren't put on the earth for those people. You understand? You were put on the earth for yourself. Do what you want. Okay? If they want to come around, they can come around. They have the same phone availability that you do. Period. Advice I'd give to my younger self: keep your standards always, for real. Plan your life by the lifestyle that you desire, not by the fairy tale that you saw on TV, but by the lifestyle you desire. Because you could create the fairy tale later once you get the life. You know what I'm saying? Because that allows you to be doing it financially. So, you said some women come in the chat calling every type of guy a sugar daddy. Yeah. They're not a sugar daddy unless you are taken care of, unless they're just dropping thousands on you each month. Okay. That's a sugar daddy. Not hundreds. Okay. Thousands. Because thousands can take care of some stuff. Thousands can get you where you need to go. Thousands can keep your house, apartments, lights, clothes, food. You know what I'm saying? And have something to save or invest or whatnot. So make sure that you understand the difference. That's why people are calling them potentials or, Splendor daddies. So I don't waste time thinking of people that aren't in my circle. Okay, that's right. Because if you do, then that's the distraction and it'll stop you or slow you down. Thank you, Stormy B-Man, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Always a pleasure to see you, SheRaSeven. #1 support. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I appreciate that. Okay. You're dating a 65-year-old now? Well, I hope he's taking care of you, baby. What hairstyles can I make to attract higher value men, 18 and a little underwear? Just go look around at the type of women that high value men date and look at their hair. That's what they're attracted to. So you must just observe. Like I always tell people to people watch and see what it is that you're trying to attract and see what they're actually attracted to, what type of people they're with. What do you see on their arm most of the time when they're dating? Or, what styles do those ladies wear? Go and observe so that you know for sure, because every area is different. Your state or city may be different than my state or city. So it just all depends on what you see high caliber man in your area being attracted to. So I said, remember, ladies, it costs thousands to live like us monthly. That's true. Thank you. Okay, so make sure also like you don't get caught up in any unnecessary drama that can ruin what you're trying to do with yourself. Um, you know, a lot of people will try to drag you into some drama because they see your come up and they want to distract you in a major way, or try to damage your reputation because they see that things are getting ready to really get on a higher level. So ignore them and be like, well, y'all, I'll see y'all from up high. Bye. Just ignore it and keep it moving, because that's like they will try to bait you into lowering yourself back down there so that you never get up. And so always just ignore it. Don't, like, I've seen so many people ruin their lives over mess. Like, oh, that person is saying these bad things about me. And, they'll ruin their whole chance or reputation, or, they'll get mad and, end up getting in trouble, whether it be legally, financially, or just ruining their reputation. So that's what you have to keep in mind. They're trying to mess you up. And when they try to mess you up, that's when you're supposed to get even better. Even better. Always. When they try to tear you down, you're supposed to, you know how Michelle Obama said, she says, go high. What she meant, just get better than them. They go low, we go high. We keep going high until they can't reach us no more, until they can't associate themselves with us anymore, until, I used to know that person. Oh, that person commented on my Instagram one time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, get higher. The lower they go, get higher, so that they become too low to even touch you anymore. And that's why a lot of the level up ladies walk around and people think they're snobby or too good or bougie, because they have to be. They have to, because if they don't, people will constantly try to tear you down. So you don't have a choice. You really don't. No one goes around trying to tear down somebody that already looked toe down, do they? You can't tear down what's already toe down. So of course you're going to have to face a lot of criticism, or what people think and what people think you should be and look like, because you're not like them. They're already toe down. This is what I call it. They already toe down, so they're trying to tear you down because you look too good standing next to them, or you look way more relevant, and they don't. So they want to tear you down. So get away from them. That's only human nature. Think about it. It's only human nature. It's only human nature. It's not their fault. It's just they don't want to get up, or they can't get up. So if you're standing next to them, they don't want you there. Okay? So move up. It's time to graduate, baby. You can't go into a place where you're always the best looking woman there and everybody else is terrible looking. They're going to hate you as soon as you walk in. They're going to talk trash. Even though there's nothing to hate on you about or talk trash on you about, they're going to do it anyway, because you're making them look worse, or you're taking all the attention away from them. So you got to get into your rightful position. You got to go find where you're supposed to be. You ain't supposed to be there no more. You done leveled up too high. That's all it is. You leveled up too high and they can't stand it, so you have to go. It's only human nature. That's like a college student being in the 5th grade and he knows all the answers to all the questions to the test, and he's smarter than the teacher. You ain't supposed to be there no more. Bye. You remember that movie with Adam Sandler? He had to go back to school. Yeah, like that. And so many people keep trying to force themselves back into the 5th grade when they're supposed to be gone and living life. Those people are not for you anymore, because you've decided in your mind that you're moving to a higher level, and they hadn't yet. So yeah, Billy Madison. That's right. That's funny. How do you seduce online without coming off as desperate? Go look at my Go look at my Instagram. Go look through some of them posts on my Instagram, girl. All right. SheRaSeven is my Instagram. All one word, all lowercase. Not sure how to begin with the rental discussion, though. I like to pay for the year in advance. Don't say a whole year, say 6 months. Never go too big at first. 6 months is easier, and then you can get the next 6 months later. Okay. So you're excited for class tomorrow. That's good. Me too, y'all. I didn't even realize that I was going to be sitting in my car for some of the class, like maybe an hour or two of the class, because I have to take my daughters to get their hair done. But there's Wi-Fi, and I sit in the car because it's too loud in there, with all the tools and stuff. So I'll just be in my car for the first half of the Zoom, but y'all won't know because I'll probably just be in the chat. But I will have my pen and my paper, and I will be ready, just like you guys. What do you do when the sugar daddy stopped taking care of you? Well, hopefully you have used something, did something smart with the money that he's been getting you to be able to make your own money, or you have a backup plan. A lot of women don't realize that you're not supposed to just depend on that one stream of income. You're supposed to build several streams of income with his money or in your money, or whatever. You're not supposed to just sit there and take the money or the minimum amount of money and be happy. You're supposed to be doing something with it. What's the point of having free time and getting money if you're not going to do nothing with that free time to improve yourself? I don't preach laziness and just taking money from some dude. You can be lazy if you find a lazy way to make money. Okay, multiple streams of lazy income is what I call it. That's how I get paid. Multiple lazy streams of income. That's me. I mean, if you can get paid by clicking on buttons all day online, then why not? Figure it out. You got all that free time. Figure it out. So, and there's books that will teach you like different ways to get money, invest, or start businesses, online businesses. Just, I have a book called Do What You Love. It's on Amazon. I have, it's by SheRaSeven and a Sheer Star Goddess. So you have to put both names if you're searching for it. It might be in the links below, but also, just there's so much knowledge out there that people just have at their fingertips. You should never be broke. Like, honestly, never be broke. You should never be broke if you know how to read. If you don't know how to read, then we understand. Okay. You're starting a face mask business? That's great. Yeah. See? There you go. You have a 64-year-old man or 65-year-old man and 15-year-old sugar daddy. Wait. And how you gonna have a 15-year-old sugar daddy? They are business partners. Should I pick one? You mean 15 years older, I hope. Should I pick one? They know about each other but are competing for me. Then I suggest they are business partners. Dang, girl, where you work at? Girl, I don't know. I'll see what happens. Somebody said you going to jail. What? I think you should see what happens. Where's your birthday, girl? See who gets you the best gift. Thank you, Coco's Corner. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When is your birthday? Right. Well, I think, whichever one you like the most they probably know. How much should I ask for a monthly allowance? However much you need, girl. Like, well, how much are your bills? Do you have money to invest in yourself after you pay bills? Make you a budget and make sure that you have enough to start doing what you want to do, like starting a business or whatever. And that's how much you ask for. If that's what he's willing to give you, yes. Mm-hmm. He so, also when exes or dusties come back around trying to distract you from your level up or from dating men of higher caliber, you have to realize that they're doing it on purpose so that you don't end up better off than they are, and that they don't look like, they made the mistake in, leaving the relationship. So watch out for those exes. They drag you back down too, because there's a reason why you're not together anymore, because you didn't work together, and you don't want to go through the same thing all over again just because, you decided to give them the benefit of the doubt. And then all of a sudden you're back at square one. No. Got to move forward. Mm-hmm. And once you start moving forward, you'll see a whole new life open up, whole new opportunities, whole new things, like a whole new world, like Disney, girl, for real. Then your fairy tale begins. Okay, the fairy tale don't start at the bottom. It starts once you change your mind and start to level up. Like, think about it, in every Disney cartoon, the fairy tale aspect starts when the character starts to develop themselves into their higher self. Because in the beginning, it's a horror story. Have you ever noticed? It's like somebody trying to kill Snow White, somebody trying to kill Sleeping Beauty, somebody trying to kill Shrek. Someone's trying to kill Belle father and put him in jail. Someone's so it starts always off at the low end, right? But through the movie, the character gets better, and they become their better selves. And then that's where the happily ever after begins, after they level up, period. This straight struggle in the beginning, right? Got Cinderella up there trying to sew in the attic with some rats. Okay. Singing. So yeah, could be worse. So how do you deal with any uncomfortable or gross sexual contact with older sugar daddy? You have rights. It's called human rights. Like, you just tell them they must respect you and your boundaries, and you need to get to know them first. That's why I said you have to have high standards. Most women, they don't think they deserve the best treatment, so they go in there and they keep their mouth shut, or they go on a date and they don't allow people to know their standards. And you don't have to sit there and list them. You have to act accordingly. If nobody would try to touch you if you looked like you don't, go for that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Amal. How to get in touch with a man he's interested while we are on lockdown? By the phone, baby. He ain't got no phone. Sprinkle, and computer, email. He's supposed to contact you, baby. He's supposed to contact you. Put yourself out there, post up, see where is he on social media? Send a group email saying Happy New Year's or something silly. I don't know. That way a lot of people get it. But you need to allow him to approach, because if he's interested, he'll contact you. I promise you. So All right. So what I was saying is like, if you just look like you're not about that life, they won't try. You know, you got to look it, talk it, walk it, act it. Because some people are like, just because they think they have a man interested in them that may give them money, they start acting like they have no control over their own body and who can touch it or not. You can be like this. Sit up I'm gonna tell you, keep your posture very good. Lift one eyebrow. This means don't mess with me. I will cut you. This is what it means. And make eye contact. Stay poised. And this doesn't look like the kind of woman that you can just grab on her booty, because she looked like she will slap you. Okay? You can smile and be nice at the same time, but the first time he do something crazy, excuse me? Excuse me? No, sir. You said Botox won't let you lift your eyebrow. Girl, you better let it. You better draw your eyebrow in the extra arch thing, girl. You better draw that eyebrow up. How do you act if you want a provider man who will eventually marry you? The same way, because that's usually what happens if you guys get along. You can't be out there doing everything, twerking everywhere. Y'all know you have to look like you would make a good wife. Okay, you have to dress accordingly, act accordingly. Can't be out there doing everything, because if they are considering you as wife material, they're going to watch and they're going to make sure that you're not going to, represent them in any sort of way. So, class, femininity, standards. So I left my ex, dated his boss. Trust me, his boss knows how to take care of me without asking. What? Girl, what the? Y'all need to write some books. Look, after this, after SheRaSeven and y'all leveling up, y'all gonna have some stories, best-selling stories. Y'all need to all get together and make a goal, level up the novels of whatever, Level Up Chronicles, and put all the funny stories. You know how they have like Chicken Soup for the Soul, and they have like all these little heartfelt stories. You could do like a Level Up version of it and laugh. That would be hilarious. Maybe I'll have a book like that and see who wants to contribute some stories in the future. That would be hilarious. Well, so SheRaSeven for the Soul. Okay, that's a good title. Where is it? There it goes. SheRaSeven for the Soul. So, yeah, we got to make sure that our lives are improving daily. If you don't have a daily improvement in your life, you wasted a day. Okay? If you haven't improved yourself today, you wasted today. What have you done? What have you learned? What have you improved about yourself? How has your thinking changed for the better? How can you be an example to other people to have them do the same? I think that's very important, especially if you have kids and people watch, how their mother acts or how their father acts, or even if you have little younger siblings, they're looking at you too. So you don't want them to learn your bad habits that you're trying to break. So you have to level up. Sorry about that. You have to level up if you want your kids, or your little siblings to want to do what's right. Time is precious. So you said how to overcome shyness. I always tell people just to go out and talk to random people until you're no longer shy. Whenever you go buy something, talk to the cash register. Talk to the cashier at the cash register. Talk to people if you're waiting in line for something. Talk to them. Just talk to everybody you can talk to until you're no longer shy. You don't have to talk about anything in particular. Maybe just simple talk will break you out of that shyness. I used to be very shy, and I still am sometimes, but I will, if someone talks to me, I'll talk to them back, and in line, like at the grocery store or something, a lady said, "Oh, I like your purse," or "Oh, I like your shoes." "Oh, thank you. I like yours," whatever too, da, da, da. But just talk to people because they will allow you to be more open when you're talking to like a guy or like whatever, because you'll just be so used to doing it. It'll just come natural. Mhm. I consider myself shy, but when it comes to the bag, I do okay. Okay. Right. How do you make a remarkable and unusual entrance in his life that will catch his attention? Fall or trip or bump into him, darling. Didn't I tell y'all? And look good when you do it. It's like an angel just fell into his arms. What are you talking about? Or bumped into him, and like when he turns and looks at you, there's music and like angel singing and stuff. That's the entrance. Anything else, it's too hard to plan. It's not natural and it looks orchestrated. Now if it's like, and then it looks desperate. So you want to just do something that looks natural, like you're naturally remarkable when he bumps into you or whatever, or you bump into him, or when you drop that thing off the shelf and he picks it up for you and then gives it to you and makes eye contact. That's the same thing. Because if you're doing something too extra and bold to get his attention, it's like, this is too much. Or it might get someone else's attention at the same time. Or, you might miss the mark. Right. Maybe have like the voice that he didn't expect you to have, like when you bump into him. "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Are you okay?" That's remarkable. That's unusual. That don't happen every day, do it? Nope. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, them whole food workers gonna catch on. Like, why she coming here bumping into people every day? She don't need, how many groceries you need, lady? Somebody don't go to the same one all the time. Then don't do the same thing every time. They're gonna call you out. This lady bumping into people on purpose. Oh, you hear the bump again? Okay, hey. Don't be one of those people, okay? Wait, make the rounds, go somewhere else. Don't do this because that's an insult. You don't have to mistake him for an employee. You can just ask him for help because he's a big, strong man. Okay? Ask them to help you get something off the shelf. Exactly. There you go. I told y'all the story where that happened to me and I wasn't even really trying. I was just reaching and I couldn't reach it. And I'm pretty tall, so these shelves were pretty tall. So this guy came, he was like 6'3" or 6'4". He like got it and gave it to me. It's like, there you go. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And I'm tall, so I can only imagine the short people. They had to climb a ladder to get up there. I thought I would be able to reach, but obviously, no. So let's get back on the topic. So obviously, um, when we're trying to improve each day and level up each day, dress each day, where we go, who we hang out with each day, what we read, what we watch each day. So if you live in an area that you don't really want to stay in, you need to go drive around an area that you want to live in so that you can kind of get it in your mind and start seeing it as a reality. Make sure that you know that you deserve a better existence. And that's going to help you to stay on your path even more. You know what I'm saying? You know how when you see something that you really like and you keep doing research on it and you keep making sure that you like it because you know you want it, and then eventually you're going to get it. That's what you need to do with your life. You need to do that with everything. You know, um, don't just use it as a way to meet potential men. Use it as at the same time that you're doing that in those nicer areas. Use it to manifest that lifestyle as well, so you can multitask. Okay. When you multitask, you get stuff done faster. You meet people at the same time, and you're probably going to attract them faster to you. So if you're just thinking, oh, I deserve this lifestyle. I wish I could shop in this side of town all the time. I wish I lived over here. No, but you're not saying I wish. You're just like, manifesting it, feeling it. And then that's what's probably going to bring in, more, interaction between you and other people. And so you're going to be so much more focused on that. And your goals are going to be really focused on that. And you're going to execute it faster because that's what you're focused on. Not focused on what they said and what if they don't like how you dress. You're not focused on any of that. You're focused on what you want, not what you don't want. Okay. So that distracts you from bringing in what you want. It's like having something in your hand. You can't grab something if you already got something in your hand. You're too busy holding on to something. You can't get anything else. So throw that away and open your hand and to get something that you want, right? Yes. You said, yeah, I wear this perfume, so I guess I'm an old lady. I like Coco Chanel. It smells expensive. It's a classic, and it smells expensive. And if you go on the nicer, wealthier side of town, you're not going to smell cupcakes and candy perfume. You're going to smell designer, high quality, classic perfumes. Unless you're very young, because I wore that in high school, y'all. So I was trying to be bougie in high school. I wore that in high school when it first came out. Mm-hmm. What to do if you have Okay, I didn't see that one. The woman bashers keep saying you produce no results, but this book can be full of testimonials if you are willing. That is true. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think all the testimonies are actually in the comments and in the live feed. Mm-hmm. But I don't produce results. You guys produce the results. I just, give you the information. So it's y'all doing that. Yes, but at least I give you something to go get results with. We're not wasting time just talking about random people or why things are. We are changing things. We don't care why things are. We're changing them so we can have whatever we want and make the life we want. People will sit online all day and argue about why things are the way that they are, but they have no, they don't even have a plan to change them. They just like to talk about them. And to me, that's silly. Like, I don't care enough to sit there and talk about something unless it's a plan to change it into something that I want. And that's the difference between some people. If you can't change something, then why are we sitting up here talking about it? It's a waste of time. We could be doing something else. And if we waste our time talking about something that we are not going to change, we don't want to change, and we don't have the solution to change, then we're just wasting air. Got rich man who likes me more. I like him. Thank you for teaching me how to recognize him. Girl, Ariana, sprinkle girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. Good for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Will manifesting take years? No, I get my stuff quick. What are you talking about? Days, weeks, days, hours for me. You gotta know how to manifest to manifest. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna sit there and manifest something major, that may take years. If you're gonna sit there and manifest something like, in between major, that may take months. Somewhat major, weeks. A little bit major, or just regular, days. That's it. That's how it should be. If you're on the same mentality that the level up mentality is on, that you're the prize, you deserve it. You should have it. This is what you want. This is what you're focused on. You're only walking towards this particular thing. You're only making decisions that lead to this particular thing. Then you should have it. That's all it pretty much is. What you're focused on, you got to stay focused. What do I consider regular? Oh, just something super easy, like another stream of income. I manifested another stream of income within a week. Major stream of income in a week. So it was that quick. So you have to make sure that you understand that it can happen, and don't say it's going to take years. Just like, I need another stream of income. I'm manifesting another stream of income. And then boom, it should present itself in some way. You could manifest, something like, oh, I would like to have more subscribers on my channel, for example. Now, the way that it happens, you may not agree with, but at the same time, it is what you manifested. Like, for example, I probably got a lot of new subscribers because of, people trying to hate on me, but hey, it benefited me. And it is what it is. But that manifestation did come true. So, remember that just because something comes to you in a way that you don't expect doesn't mean it didn't come. And so I'm still thankful that that manifestation came true. And, the new stream of income that came true within a couple of weeks, the more subscribers thing came true within a couple of days. And the one that I want for a couple of months, well, we'll see. And my collabs, yeah, I got improved my YouTube channel, got this cool new thing that Tanya taught me that I didn't even know what the StreamYard was. I think she was very helpful in that, which, is kind of cool. So thank you, Tanya. Would you tell your sugar daddy that you date other men if he asks? No. Why would you tell him that? When y'all gonna learn? If you want to get rid of him, tell him. When I was young, I was not smart about this, and I was actually dating older, but I was not smart. Oh, well, now you are. So now you can do better. Shira, what do you do about body acne scars? My provider boyfriend is very visual and reacted slightly disgusted. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Like, is there something you can have done to remove them? Maybe he can give you some money or you can save up for it if that's what you want to do. I mean, I have no idea. I I try to see if there was a solution for that. Someone says go to an esthetician. Fractal, fragmented fractal. I'm sorry. Says go to an esthetician. I don't know why I'm getting so tongue tied today. Okay, there you go. Oh, someone says Accutane prescription. Okay. There's some solutions for you. So essential oils and diet. There you go. Black soap shake, girl. Just look at the comments. I ain't finna go through all of that. There's solutions in there. So that's another example. Like if there's something about you that you don't particularly like and you want to change, that can also be something that you can focus on to better yourself. It doesn't mean that you don't love yourself. It just means that if you want something that makes you feel better, then, if it's an insecurity of yours, then handle it, or learn to accept it. But then again, if you're out there dating and other people aren't accepting of it, then you also, have to deal with that. So that's another thing to consider, figure it out what's best for you. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, but I just can't because, there's a lot of improvements that I would like to do that may, need some downtime, but I can't do it right now because I have, young kids and responsibilities and things like that. But when they get a little bit older, I may be able to do that. But at the same time, work on other things. Work on other things instead of saying, oh, well, I can't do what I want to do right now because of this excuse. Okay, well, but what about everything else? Work on everything else. And make sure when you're working on those things that you're also still manifesting what you want and not letting people hold you back and not feeling bad about whatever. Keep moving forward. Because in the level up, you have to keep going. It doesn't stop. There's no end. There's no end. Someone says shea butter. Girl, shea butter the answer to everything, ain't it? Coconut oil and shea butter. That's all you need to live and survive. That's all you need. All right, so it's facts. Okay. A lemon and lime aloe. Y'all coming up with all these natural remedies. That's cool. So after how many months should I expect him to propose? No, months. Girl, bye. I can't believe these questions. Where are you from? At first, I should have asked that. Where are you from? Because that would make more sense. I know you're not from America. Right? Because they don't do that over here unless they crazy or need a green card. Right? Y'all got to tell me. Look, if you're gonna come and ask me about some months and an engagement, y'all got to tell me where y'all from, so I don't think y'all are super crazy. Okay? I'm like, please don't ever expect a man to propose to you in a few months unless he like super old and you super old and y'all know, there's nothing else out there. Like if y'all 55 and up, 60 and stuff, he won't care. He's like, well, I guess I better get married. You know, okay, I don't know how long I have left. Right? Your cousins have affected your self-esteem. After she says that she take my beauty. What? She was masculine and now she is more feminine than me. It's crazy. Real exchange. Okay. Do you know how to avoid this? Huh? Level up, girl. That's how you avoid it. Stay leveled up. If she leveled up, you can level up too. Right? Keep going. You level up more than her now. Make her have to catch up with you. You know? It's a challenge. I forgot I had my coffee. My letters are all peeling off. I'm so sad. These were my initials. Oh well. I'll peel them off and just have a pink cup. Maybe I'll put a Michael Jackson sticker on it. I know. That's why I'm just like, just level up past your cousin. That's what you're supposed to do. That's your challenge. Sometimes challenges are put before us so that we can jump over them and get even higher. Like you have Misha trying to pull you down. When somebody's pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling, and once they let go, pew, you go straight to the top. Okay. Just like a lot of these ladies were with Dusties. Once they broke up with them Dusties, pew, straight to the top. Okay. Once they said, I'm not dealing with this no more, and they put it down, straight to the top. So make sure you're not allowing people to keep holding you back. Once you let go or they let go, pew, way to the top like a rubber band. I was drinking coffee in this cup. Coffee. So sprinkle, sprinkle, yes. All that resistance, when it's released, creates a force that will catapult you to the next level automatically, because you'll be like, I gotta go. This is not for me anymore. And then you just making moves to keep going. Making moves to keep moving forward. If y'all don't keep asking me this question, what did he do after you broke up, or after y'all broke up? What did he go do? That's what you should go do. Same thing he did, baby. Go get another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Take care of yourself, level up, and go get a better one, actually. Better one. At the number one on my, y'all are so silly. Thank you, Greya. I might, but at the end, yeah. I forget to do that sometimes. So maybe, being around more like-minded people will help you if you have issues. Like maybe if you just join a group, even my level up group, maybe if you just join any group, it doesn't even matter, with like-minded people, your mentality will start to grow stronger, because I think that's a lot of people's problems. If they're around people that want to hold them back and they don't think the same way, it's easy to get drawn back in. But if you put yourself in a group, like even if it's online or just subscribing to different YouTubers, or just being, following different people on Instagram that inspire you, can make a world of difference. Let me tell you, I promise. My life totally changed after I started watching or following, different types of people, and everything changed. Everything. Because I saw another way. I saw, oh, I like, the style, or I like the way that person thinks, or I like the way that person, conducts business, or whatever. So if you have good examples around you, there's nothing that's going to try to pull you down, it's only going to add to you. So surround yourself with good stuff. Even if you have to have a separate alias, Instagram or Facebook in order to do this, this is what you need to do. You inspire me. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I appreciate that, Starseed Butterfly. This is not working for me. The older guys act like the younger ones. The ones with money are really picky and has me questioning if I look at it. Let me see. Sorry, y'all, I blacked out. But I'm back. Uh-oh, Percy came. Hey, Percy, Sprinkle Sprinkle. No, I was trying to zoom in to see if you looked good, and I accidentally cut the thing off. Let me see. You look very pretty on your profile picture. So, are you doing too much? Are you doing enough? Like, are you being feminine enough? I don't know. And how old are you dating? Like, how old are the men? And do you look like you belong on their side? It may not be how you look. It may be how you look on their side. Are you blending in well? Are you meshing well with that person or with that environment or the type of person or the lifestyle that you're looking for? So try to think about that. Hey, Percy, thank you. Get the bag and the briefcase, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hey, Shira, I was watching one of your 3-hour videos, and at the 1-hour mark, I was talking about manifesting lottery wins, and I was scratching a ticket at the same time, and I won some money. Girl. What? Percy, you won some money? Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. And I was talking about the lottery at the same time. It must have been meant to be. Wow. Well, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Lucky you, huh? How much did you win? You should watch whatever you are drawn to first. Whatever you want. There's no wrong or right answer. Thank you, Jessica. I watched your videos a year straight and got in the game, made $25,000, started slipping and getting overconfident. Now I fell off for 6 months. Girl, what happened? How do you fall off? What do you mean you fell off? How did you fall off? What does falling off mean? Please don't fall off. That's bad. You remember, when you get in there, you're supposed to start leveling up again. You know what I'm saying? When you get in there, you're supposed to only improve. You're not supposed to fall. Okay? That's like getting a promotion to get a demotion, baby. No. You're supposed to keep going. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The way you can get back on is to remember this. If you don't stay on and keep moving up, someone's going to take your place, and you're going to have to go back under them. Okay? So keep moving up. You're supposed to stay leveling up the whole time, not just to get something, but to get it and keep getting it and to do more and to, grow and expand. You're not supposed to go backwards because you got if you're going to be lazy, you need to find a way to improve and be lazy at the same time. Find that if that's what you're looking for, but you can't level down. So just start over, but now you have the knowledge and you know better the next time and you won't make that same mistake. So this was your lesson. Never fall off. Try not to fall off. We all make mistakes. Just keep getting back up and going. You said what? He said Humpty Dumpty. What? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. They couldn't put them back together again. Okay. So they said, girl, get back on the train. Yep. It's nothing fun like starting over and doing it different and better this time. So you have a new chance to revamp your whole situation. You can do it all, but even better this time. We believe in you. Come back with a good story, girl. Go level up and come back. Girl, I got the bag. I want to hear that. Go ahead. Or I got me a business and a bag. And two businesses in a bag. Something. Come through. Right? Come on. Sorry. Learn from your mistakes and keep it moving. Right. That's why you make mistakes, so you can learn from them. So like if you have children or a daughter, or if you have a friend and they're about to make the same mistake you made, you could tell them, look, don't do that. It's not worth it. Stay on. Don't fall off. Right. What about, can you have a long distance relationship? If that's what you want. I mean, I don't think that I think they're categorized like long distance relationship. Why don't you just say relationship? If it's a real relationship, it'll be a relationship. You don't have to say long distance. You know what I'm saying? But if it's going to be a real relationship, y'all going to have to live in proximity to each other in order to grow it. Because I think interaction is very important, because it's, if that's what you're going towards naturally, like to live together or to get married or whatever, then you're going to have to eventually move to the same city, live in the same house, all that, because that's what it usually turns into, right? We learn a lot here thanks to your Oh, thank you, Flower Lover. Flower Live. I appreciate that. Or Flower Live or Live. It's the same spelling, so I don't know. Uh-oh, somebody flirting in a comment? Go ahead, Percy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're cutting off all Dusty from your life? What? Girl, you ain't got to go extreme. The Dusty family, unless they're bringing you down, you don't have to cut them off. Look, I never say cut off people unless they're not good for you. If they're bringing you down by saying things, distracting you, pulling you off your path, then you just separate from them. Yes. But if it's Dusty just minding their business, then, and it's family, then if it's not bothering you, you're not bothering them, then it doesn't matter. But if they bothering you, you know what to do. Get that pledge and that towel and start to spraying and wiping and dusting. Okay. You said keep them around, they might be helpful. Yeah, you might need some stuff done. You might need to hire somebody. You can hire your family, maybe. I know I need to hire somebody to get some stuff done, but I need to declutter. I'll say I need to declutter my house, because when I moved here, there's stuff I still didn't unpack, and I just put it in storage, and I never unpacked it because I didn't need it in the first place. I just had a bunch of junk. So, and usually, like, before we moved, we had a garage sale, but they didn't allow garage sales in the last place that we were at either, because certain neighborhoods they're too bougie for that. So I couldn't sell all this junk and get rid of it quick. So I'm just gonna call one of those junk trucks. You know how they come and like and hire some people to just take it out. Buy Felicia, take it, because it's just like, I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't need that. You know how people just buy stuff and then they give it away each year that they don't use it, or people gift you stuff and you don't use it or you don't need it, and people send you stuff. It's like people keep sending me stuff or buying me gifts every year that I will never use or I didn't even want, or people just bring stuff, give it to me. I don't want it. Thank you. But it's nice to take it because they feel like, they're contributing to you. But some of the stuff I didn't want or need. So now I gotta go ahead and get rid of it. That's another thing. Like if you're trying to level up in your life, you got to clear some space, or even physical space. Because like if I had all this junk out of here, I could have a whole nother closet. A whole nother closet. That closet, because I have a closet in my office, that closet could be full of clothes and shoes, even though I don't really go anywhere. Or it could be something else. It could be a filming room. It could be something. But right now it's just holding junk and it's in the way and it's not being beneficial to me. So a lot of things like that is what we need to focus on, like stuff in our lives that aren't giving us the value, make it valuable. So there's too much stuff to post. I'm just going to call them people and say, come get it. Come get it. Free stuff on the curb, Craigslist, something. Come get this junk. So I wish, I think there's a charity service for veterans that will come and pick it all up if you just put it outside your garage. They will come and get it. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to hire somebody to come and bring it all downstairs, and because I could have so much more space. Girl, I don't want some of this junk. It's just random stuff. I could actually just open a junk store or just whatever store. I wouldn't even know what to call it. Craigslist store, random store, knick-knack store. I don't know. Yeah, I'm donating to the charities because there's people that need this stuff. So they'll come pick it up. Make sure you declutter dusties from your social media too, or lurkers. When you've been on social media so long, you acquire lurkers or people that have been there so long who like you and then they don't like you and da 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 da. And so I don't know. It's just weird. It's like you can't tell who's who sometimes, and you don't even care or look anymore. As long as they're watching, though, it's cool because it's still a view. Oh my God, my ex Dusty is stalking me and making fake profiles. Wow, the excitement, the thrill. Uh-oh. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Somebody sent me some money. So anyway, at the end of the day, if you're not thinking that you're improving, just sit down and write down everything that you've done today that you're proud of, and that you feel like you've improved on. Like for me, I'll be like, I think I'm proud of, finishing something before a specific time, or answering all my emails, or, organizing a drawer, just anything. Just look for all the improvements. And that way, you're improving day by day. And then the next day you'll look for more things to improve, and so on and so forth, until you look up one day and everything is how you wanted it to be, or close to it. Anyway, just do that. I've seen people change so quick within a year or within a couple of months just by constantly improving themselves on a daily basis. Make sure it's easy if you do it each one day at a time and not focused on like a long-term goal. Just do daily goals in the beginning. Like if your goal is to lose weight, or just like do a daily goal. Like I just want to burn 100 calories extra today. Or then, that's a goal. You did it. Dang, people keep texting me. Okay. Cool. I'll do that later. So, Shira, I'm about to send you a donation if I can figure it out just like watching. Well, if you can't do it here, I do have a Cash App. Actually, Cash App probably is easier for most people. I'll put my Cash App here. And then I'll plop it up on the screen. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate you if you want to send a Cash App. Let's see. Trying to find something. The Cash App. Okay. If y'all send something, let me know in case it doesn't go ching ching. I'll log on and see. All right. Okay. How to make your sugar daddy stop seeing other women? Should I leave or accept? Girl, sugar daddy is the key word. What is a sugar daddy? Y'all, what's a sugar daddy? Is it a boyfriend? Is it a husband? Is it a committed relationship? No, it's not. Do you have a ring? Do you live together? I'm putting on my makeup. Do y'all live together? Did he ask you to be his one and only? If the answer is no, then you can't really do anything. That's not your man. Okay. Lizzie Luca. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's not your man. You can't do anything. Y'all are confusing boyfriends, husbands, and sugar daddies with each other. Okay, don't do that. Remember, yeah. Girl, you went on your spiritual channel last night, but I was in a very expensive date. And good. That's all right. That's why you can still go watch it. It's still up there. I hope you have fun on your date. Well, last night I was on YouTube. This is where I'm always at. I'm a hermit. I stay in my house 90% of the day. Right. Am I team block or team ignore? Well, I'll ignore unless they're harassing. Then I'll block if they're harassing. I only block harassers. You know what I'm saying? Or troll or someone who's crazy. But do I play video games? Yeah, it's called getting his money on this video. Giving y'all some game. This is the only video games I'm playing. Thank you, darlings. Her name is Darlings. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is the only video games I play. When I was a child, I did. When I was little, yes, I could play video games with my little brother. But when you grow up, you grow up. Instead of making money in a video game, I make money in real life. If I can't make money on a video game, I'm not playing it. Sorry. That's a waste of my time. Shoot. If you really think about it, and if you have like a gaming channel on YouTube, yeah, okay, play and get paid. But if you don't, I'm not going to play it for free. That's hours upon hours of wasted time. I could have been getting paid doing something else. If that's something that you enjoy as a hobby and a pastime, stress relief for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, that's fine. But I'm not going to sit on there for hours and play when I could be making money or getting money or having people send me money or figuring out new ways to make streams of money or teaching other people how to get money. Like, I would rather do that. That's my game. I received advice not to block someone harassing you. If they start to make death threats, then you need to know so you can inform the police. Well, that's a good idea. I don't know if I've ever gotten a death. I think I have, but I was trolling them back. Oh yeah, I remember. It was a long time ago. It was some I don't even remember. That's it. But anyway, I laughed and I'm like, get in line. You ain't the only one that want to kill. Get in line, baby. They get mad when you don't care. Because it's like the fear that they want you to have. Like, well, get in line. A bunch of people want to kill me. I'm America's most wanted, baby. The goddess. How do you deal with dusty women that say mean things under their breath and ignore right? I just start looking even better. Like, that used to happen to me when I was a lot younger. I would walk into somewhere and you could hear them. Who does she think she is? I'd go stand right by their man or whoever they was trying to get on purpose. Okay. And make them break their neck. And bump into them by accident. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's what I did. But since you can't do that, because, social distancing, find the ugliest thing on them and compliment it. Find the ugliest thing on them and compliment it. They're going to know you lying. Sasha do that to me all the time. She thinks she's slick. When I wake up in the morning looking crazy, she's like, Mom, you look so pretty. I'm like, shut up, Sasha. What? You do? It's like, when I'm looking good, she says, oh, Mom, you look bad today. I told her when I get old, if I become blind, I'm not gonna know if I look good or bad because you be lying. Anyway, just find the ugliest thing on them and compliment it. They got some ugly shoes on. Oh my gosh, I love your shoes. They like ran over, dusty and scratched up. That's actually good advice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Use my methods and you'll shut them up quick. They'll be like, I ain't messing with her no more. Or embarrass them out loud. Like, say it loud so everybody looks at the shoe and say, oh. Okay, you want to get revenge in a slick way? Do that. Find the ugliest thing on them and compliment them loud so everybody look. It's mean, but it's a civil way to handle being harassed or talked down to or, bullied. Just do it right back in a nice, nasty way. Anyway, I gotta be careful around friends and family. They won't leave their men in the same room with me. I want to say, honey, it's safe for real. I don't want your man. Yeah, they're not afraid about you. They're afraid about the men trying to, have some thoughts and try to shoot their shot or whatnot. Mm-hmm. What? Pet cemetery shoes? Girl, they did. Looking at the fur is a hot mess. No. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't want your dust, baby, but they want us. Leave them, leave them to salivate, so they know what a real woman looks like. Girl, they be extra helpful, and they ain't never helped their wife and ever, and they trying to help you, and you won't even need no help. Do you need me to get anything? You thirsty? You want something to drink? You want the TV? You need a blanket? Their wife looking over there like, you don't never offer me nothing. Then they start telling you about their old glory days, trying to brag on something from high school or oh yeah, I won the breakdancing competition. Anyway. So, but it's funny to see them scramble and the women get mad. I remember I had lost a lot of weight and looked really good. And my family hadn't seen me in a long time, right? And so the only this is not nice. Well, the only opportunity that I had to see them was at a funeral. So I found my good black dress that looked good and it was like all fitted and stuff. And I put it on and I did my hair and my makeup real cute. I said, okay, I better look better than everybody up in here. Right. So I did all of that work, right? Why does my aunt come in here looking better than everybody? And she old. Like, dang, you know how to level up too. So, but she crazy. She's a crazy aunt, but she look good. That's gonna be me. The crazy aunt always look good, but she just look crazy. Thank you, Ayana. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. Why the crazy aunt always know how to look good? Because they have to get away with being crazy. That's why they don't have no choice. How to deal with stubborn and stingy? You don't deal with it, baby. What you doing? Why would you deal with it? Maybe you need to be able to find a way to convince them to do something, buy something that interests them, or don't deal with it. Some people will give if they think it's for a good reason or cause. So you just tell them what they need to hear. Thank you, Tiffany. So talented. Thanks. After putting your practices to work, hubby went from 50-50 to 90-10. Oh, that's good. Still leveling up though. I appreciate all you teach. Oh, www.tiffanysotalented.com. Okay, I guess you want y'all to go check out her website. Thank you, Tiffany. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's wonderful. What am I looking for? I don't even know. Oh. Okay. Thank you, girl. Oh, yes. That's right. I'm trying to set my clock. All right. Okay. So I think most people need to realize that, yeah, that I thought I was going to come show out. And she came and showed me out. I'm like, okay, I see how it's done. And she's like in her 60s. So, I remember this aunt though, like when I was a kid, she's the aunt that won't let you sit on her couch. And she's crazy, believes in the conspiracy theories and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of like me, but you can sit on my couch. Thank you, Melanie Star. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So you can't be crazy and ugly. That's right. You have to pick a struggle. It's like pick a struggle. You can't be crazy and ugly. Level up and be crazy. Okay. My Cash App not coming up. Oh, I'm sorry. I changed the screen. That's why. I forgot. Actually, it's in the description bar as well. Where'd it go? There you go. It's on the screen. Thank you. So your Filipino aunties taught you to match your shoes with your handbags to look pretty and act nice. Oh, well, at least they were trying to teach you something, you know. Some people didn't get that. So you were lucky. I don't know. I don't know how to overcome a breakup. I just move on. I think I've become very numb. I'll be mad for like a week and then I'm done. I'll be mad, but I'll still be moving forward. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'll be mad, but I'm be making moves while I'm mad because that's the fuel that I need. You know, use this time and use it as fuel to boost yourself to a better place. You know, use that time to work out, to get your makeup on, to get your hair done, to to show what he is missing out on. Because remember, we're the prize. We don't get over a breakup. They got to get over us. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, I had to cut a guy recently. He treated me very well. Nice dates and dinners. And we decided to go on vacation, but he asked me if what I could pay. Girl, bye, Felicia. You right. Good, you got rid of him. How dare he? What can you pay? 1 cent. 1 cent. $1. Here, I'll give you $1. Be generous. Oh, I pay in a different way, maybe. I don't know. Tell him that would turn me off. I would be so mad. I'm like, oh no. You were doing so well. You just had to go and ruin it. Right? They just had to go and ruin it. Maybe that was his way of getting rid of you. I hope that's not true. But if it wasn't, he just ruined it. Did I miss a super chat? Hold on, let me scroll back on up. I've got Melanie Starr. Thank you, Melanie Starr. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Adrian Thomas. How do you feel about men wanting to split the bill on dates? First date, he paid. Second, third date, he insisted on splitting the bill. He was 24. I'm 28. Why are you dating a 24-year-old and you 28? Number one. Number two is he's 24. He ain't got no money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Of course he needs to split the bill. He's broke. He can't afford to date you, or he can't afford to date women who don't split bills. So if you want to continue, then fine, but you could probably get someone to pay for your entire date. Plus, if you went a little bit older, date a little bit older. You're at the age where you need to be dating to get married, if that's your goal. And you need to be dating serious contenders with the lifestyle that you desire. Okay, you too old to be running around here and looking for some 24-year-olds and splitting checks, baby. And I have to be the wake-up call for you, because you're going to thank me later when you wake up and you're 30 to 35 years old and still splitting checks on dates with boys. Okay, level up. It's 2021, baby. We got to do better. All right. No, we can't do that anymore. Unless, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. I want to say Melissa, but there's no L. Mesa. Can you share some damsel in distress ideas You need, besides needing new tires, paying your grandma's mortgage, baby. Grandma's mortgage, funeral services helps. Just helping out other people and putting yourself out is always a noble cause. That's a good one. Leave the kids alone. He messed up. Okay. Ghost. All right. Anyway. How to deal with dusty guy's friends who ask for money. Okay, why are y'all in these dusty situations? We need to level up for real. Like, we can't have a channel like this and y'all still asking common sense questions. Get away from dusties. If your boyfriend got dusty friends, your boyfriend dusty. Okay? Level up or deal with your dust. Tell dusty friend, get a job, get a life. Stop asking him for money. Dusty. You know what I'm saying? It's like, these are common sense questions. Why are we still dealing with this? It's 2021. We don't need to be dealing with this anymore. Get rid of that and move forward. Unless you're 18 years old, unless you're 18 to 23 years old, you shouldn't be dealing with in any of this. If you do, it's by choice. Because there comes a certain age where, you're not going to have a lot of money. You're going to be trying to just get into this and, find a way to make money and sustain yourself as an adult. But after a while, you should be able to, do something. And after you get past 25, you should really be making it happen. Or somebody should be making it happen, and you should be with that person until you can make it happen. But at the same time, if y'all keep going in a circle and dealing with this dust, y'all are going to be dealing with dust in your 30s and in your 40s and in your 50s. And then you're going to wake up one day in a dusty room with a dusty old man in a dusty house and a dusty life, and it's not going to be happy. So stop dealing with it as fast as you can and level up, because nobody wants that life. Nobody does. So why be there? The world is about to end, and we are still trying to pay for dusties. Y'all are so silly. Girl, can you imagine being on a date with a dusty and the world come to an end? What was your last memory? I was on a date with this dusty that was asking me to pay for the whole thing. I was glad the world was ending. That's what the answer is going to be. Thank you, Percy. Get the bag and the briefcase. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, don't want to be off topic, but I have a mortician question. Okay, what Percy? You could ask. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. What's the question, Percy? Anyway, so Percy finna level up. He said, thank you, Shira. I haven't been on a date with him since this was a while ago. I'm leveling up now. I feel like a guy should always pay for a date. I shouldn't pay. That's right. Have your standards and don't ever go backwards. I don't care what he looked like, what he says, what his excuses are. You can't change your standards. I'm sorry, you just don't meet my standards. You don't have to say it like that, but you already know he can't meet your standards when you talk to him. So I'm trying to see. Did Percy ask the question yet? Because I don't see it in the feed. I don't see it. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, thank you, Wendy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You see a question too long. Well, thank you, Wendy, for sending the Cash App. I appreciate you. Will a guy still pay and want to marry you if you don't want to have? I don't know. It depends on what culture he's in, because different cultures do different things, or his belief system or whatever. Or if he has somebody on the side that he can get something from until it's time to marry you, I don't know. Or if he's celibate, who knows? But here's my thing, like there's too many, like if you don't want to do something, don't do it. This is 2021. And I don't know where you live, but in America, that might not work. And if it does, hopefully you'll find it. Okay. Don't tell your man you're celibate. That's right. Because he'll be like lost. He will be like, nope, not interested anymore. Because there's not even a chance, or he doesn't want to even try. Yeah, that's rude. A lot of men fear rejection, so there's easier ways to do that. Why do you think women try so hard to bring another woman down when they level up? I think it's because you make them look bad. Or to tear them down makes you look like you're on the same level as them when you're not. You see what I'm saying? So if someone is trying to tear you down, they want to level the field because they don't feel on your same level. So they're trying to level the field. Which is something that I noticed. Like when I did, like you'll see like a lot of hate on certain people because they are successful, and you'll see it sometimes in the comments when like a successful person is online, or you'll see a bunch of negative stuff under their comments. It's because people want to be them, or they want to challenge them to make themselves look higher than they are. That's just all it is. And like I said, that's human nature. But the solution to that is just to level up. Get your stuff right. Thank you, Percy. Got the bag and the briefcase. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, what's the procedure when the funeral home is getting the body ready? Do they open the body up, take the organs, and replace it? And if the person is not a donor, how do we know the funeral home isn't keeping the organs to sell? Okay, that's a good question, though, because most people don't know the answer. When it depends on, first of all, it depends on how you die and where you die. You die in a car accident, in some states, you automatically are required to have an autopsy to see if you were drinking, to see if something was wrong with you, if you had a heart attack on the road, whatnot. So if you die in a car accident, straight to the medical examiner or coroner's office. This is where they do the autopsy and they remove the organs. So if they're going to steal them, they're going to steal them there. But if you're already dead, then, unless you're in the hospital on a machine, they can't really harvest them organs. The only organs that they can take after death is like your corneas, your bone marrow, your bone grafts, like stuff like that, So they do that at the medical examiner's office. And this is why I'm not getting buried. This is why I'm getting cremated. I'll take this on because y'all don't want to know. So they remove the organs. They cut your skull open, like peel your face down, take the dome off, remove your brain, put it on a scale, weigh it. And then they get a garbage bag. And they fill it with embalming fluid. And then they put all your organs in the garbage bag. tie it up, and stick it in your thoracic cavity, which is this. And then they put your chest plate, which is your rib plate, over it. And they sew it up a little bit, not all the way, because that's our job as mortician. And then they put them in a body bag, and they call the funeral home to come pick them up. So if you get an autopsy, if you've had a cranial autopsy, chances are you don't have a brain in your head in the casket, because it's in your abdomen in a garbage bag that is full of your organs and embalming fluid. This is why I'm not getting buried. This is why I'm going straight up cremation, direct cremation. And when it is way more detailed than that, it almost gets like cooking chicken after a while. So when your body has all your organs have been removed and your chest plate has been taken off, you're like an empty vessel. And so you have exposed, like, inside of your body. So they take like this embalming powder, like flour. It looked like you flouring up a piece of chicken or something, like some meat. This is why I don't eat meat no more. One of the reasons. And you have to like sprinkle all the dry embalming powder onto the surfaces within the body, where the organs once were, to kind of dry it up, because you can't embalm because all the arteries have been severed when the organs were removed. So you have to like powder embalm it. So this is why I'm getting cremated. And then they put the garbage bag back. They put a bunch of powder in the garbage bag too, with all your organs in it. And then they wrap it up, press it down so there's no air in it, and then they sew back your chest plate up really good. And it's like a Y cut that the medical examiner did. They sew it up really good so there's no leaking on it. And then they like put this sealing glue on the scars, and they put the tape and the cotton over it. And then they put you in like this, it's like a jumpsuit, but it's plastic so that nothing leaks out. And so, but they put your underwear on and stuff like that, and socks, and then they put all your shoes and suit or dress on or whatever. Then they have to embalm your appendages, which is your arms or your legs, through the arteries that are still left. And so they have a 4-point incision embalming, and the femoral artery, that's what they use. And so it's just very intense. That's why I said it's very humiliating. But if you die of natural causes, you don't have to go through all that. They'll just make a little incision right here or on your thigh, and they'll hook up a little embalming cannula to the embalming machine with a tube that goes inside of your artery and pushes the blood out, and it drains on the embalming table and pushes the embalming fluid in. And then they'll take a trocar, which is a giant needle, and they'll like stab your abdomen and go. It's like liposuction, but they're sucking out all the liquids in your organs. So yeah, get embalmed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm sitting here like, why do these people want to get embalmed and buried? I'm getting cremated when I die. Forget this. Y'all ain't doing this to me. You said, glad I'm Jewish. Okay. What made you go into that field? Or did you see the excitement on my face as I described it? Percy said, thank you. Wow. Yep. I'm not going to say, like, I have the whole series called Diaries of a Former Mortician, one of my playlists somewhere on here. But, yeah. Hi, Shira. Do I need to have Facebook in order to get a one-on-one session with you? Thank you, Miss Pris. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not doing consultations right now. I need a break. But if I start doing them again, I will let y'all know. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just watch the videos and try to ask questions within the video. Just watch the videos. Everything that I'm going to tell you is going to be in the video. I promise you. We'll make sure it's what? You say, wow, this is so interesting. Yeah, better. Cremation is also cheaper, so you'll save money. Right? You're not going to be talking about my naked dead body either. Nope. Yep. They talk about those people too. Some of them. Are you a happy woman? I sure am. Every day I do something to get me happy, girl. Like I smile every day, several times, many times. And I think it also depends on what makes you happy. I make myself happy, so I don't need other people to make me happy. So I was always happy. I think when people start depending on other people to make them happy, that's the problem. How can you stroke his ego? By lying? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you don't see anything obvious, then lie. If you can't find anything obvious to stroke his ego about, then lie. Right. Okay. He said lie. Shira smiles without a Dusty asking her to. Yes. Smile. I'm just walking around. Do. Life is good. Da-da-da. Life is wonderful. Some people didn't wake up today. Some people had to do things that they don't want to do today. I didn't. I'm good. I think it's because I find stuff that I'm happy about and grateful for already, then looking for something to be grateful for. I just look at what I already have. And that's what we're supposed to do. Like it could be worse. And I think by looking at the things that we already have and having gratitude, that's only what brings more in. Like if you're if you understand manifesting, if you're vibrating on a frequency of happiness and being thankful for everything that you have, you're just going to attract more things to be thankful and happy for. So therefore, you will be thankful and happy every day. Okay. So just think like that. You got to change your thinking. The thinking is what messes people up. You take two people, just take two twins, if you the same look and have opposite thinking, they're going to have opposite lives. Okay. Do. The kids make their own breakfast. They're old. My kids are, one of them about to go to high school. One is in junior high. They're both in junior high. One's about to go to high school. My kids are going to be grown in a few years. Yeah, they grew up quick, right? So, dude, my life is wonderful. The goddess says, yes. You're not in control of nothing. You're right. I'm in control of everything. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm in control of all things. You're right. Don't come on here because I'm gonna get you. This is why I couldn't date a Dusty, because we'd be fighting all the time. Because he thought he said something profound, and then I one-upped him. You can't date no fake hotep or fake spiritualist when you're smarter than them. It won't work out. Because, like, first of all, they're dusty, so you don't have to save face by acting dumb. So when you deal with a dusty, it's like you don't have to yield to, so it never really works. Dusty's always saying something, right? No. Sorry. What do you do if a guy keeps asking boring questions every day, like how are you doing, etc.? Tell him how you're doing financially and see if he's going to offer you some support. Well, I'm not doing very well financially. Would you like to contribute? Bet you he won't text you no more. I could be doing a lot better financially. Would you like to assist with that? You will manifest your best life. I know that's right. Okay. What do you say? Should I be more patient? Hold on. Should you be more patient with men on your roster because of the pandemic? Yeah, I mean, like, there's not much you can do. She always says grow in love. If you fell in love too quickly, it usually just extreme infatuation. That's right. I think to know if you really love someone, you have to grow. Like, you have to grow into that. I don't believe in quick, fast, like, oh, I love you too, because it's not love, it's infatuation. You know, love is when you grow into an existence that it's almost unconditional, you know. And then it's not the same type of love. It's not the, oh, I'm in love, you know, butterflies in my stomach feeling. It's like respect. It's like understanding. It's knowing the other person in and out. That's love. That's not love what y'all think. That ain't love. That's infatuation, lust. It's the lower aspect of self that gets people into trouble and end up with the wrong people. You will pay someday. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Sprinkle, sprinkle until that day. A Dusty gave you up a long ago so they could try to bring you down to what? Wow. I had a Dusty texting me nonstop, so I told him I was online shopping, and he said, "Get me something." And I told him men buy me stuff and never heard from him again. That was genius. Okay, Danielle, go ahead. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That was genius. You ain't never lied. Okay, so men buy me stuff. What are you talking about? So I know, right? And that they think that's cute. Anyway, so yeah, don't fall for the okie doke. Falling in love fast will backfire later, believe. Because you're not really being honest with each other, because you're so infatuated with each other. You're just trying to say what the other person really wants to hear. You're just trying to represent what you think they want to see. And then they end up getting this fake version of you. And then when you disappoint them, then that infatuation and that lust starts to wear off. And now you're stuck with someone that you have, you know, don't even know, don't have anything in common with, you know, da, da, da. So then at the end of the day, then you're stuck like Chuck. So don't do that. Why do people try to clip your wings when you finally start flying? Because they can't fly. They need some theme music. I believe I can fly. How to lose weight and be confident. Eat less. Stick to it every day. Every day, eat less and less until you're eating like 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day is what you need to eat in order to lose weight. It could differ, like if you're a man, but this is like mostly for the woman. But definitely just cut your calories. Try to drink 0-calorie drinks and do this every day. Then you'll be where you want to be. Confidence comes with it. Okay. That's why it's a journey. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. It's very simple. Because what? You got too emotional and texted an ex during COVID to check up on him. He said he'll reply if I can make him a billionaire. Why did I do that? Dust is dust. Girl, because you care too much and you too nice. Shoot. Like he didn't call to check up on you, so why are you calling to check up on him? Don't be a pick-me-sha, don't let COVID bring the pick-me-sha out of you. Come on. Yeah. What in the world? Go watch my video. It was 2 videos ago. It says how to freestyle online. It's 2 videos ago on my YouTube channel. Edel. Yeah. The whole video is about with question answers. Okay, so what time is it? I gotta go in a second. But yeah, y'all stay on track, stay leveled up. Make sure everything is leveled up around you as much as possible. Like it could just go down to any little details so that it's a reminder of how you need to be, how you need to act. Hold on a second. So like I like little cups or fancy cups, right? When I go somewhere, like I have my little cute water. This reminds me to drink water, keep my skin moisturized and healthy, but it's cute. And I ordered that on Instagram. And then, or I have my little pink one I keep in my car, and it just reminds me to stay hydrated and whatever it's in there. And I have like cute little makeup bags to carry my makeup in. I make everything aesthetically pleasing so that I want to use them, or that it's fashionable or cute, so that I don't just see it as, oh, I need to drink my water, or no, this is an accessory now, darling. So you don't have to be all extra. You can get something cheap that's cute as well, until you can afford something nicer. But still, you need to invest in the tools that you use in order to get you to that level. Like I used to drink my water out of this before I got that. There's coffee on it now. But this is like a fairly expensive cup, right? It's a Yeti. But since I know it's a fairly expensive cup and it's cute and it's pink, I'm going to want to have it, and I'm going to drink out of it, and I'm going to drink more water or whatever I'm drinking. I'm going to stay hydrated. So just make sure you're using your tools and that you like the tools that you're using, and invest in your tools, because it's going to help you. Even like your workout clothes. If you go to the gym, have cute workout clothes. It'll make you want to get up and go put them on. You see? Don't just throw on an ugly outfit and say, oh, I got to go work out. Be excited to get up and go do it. Just like, the reason, a lot of people get nice clothes so they can be excited to get up, get dressed, and go to wherever they're going. I do have a bedazzled Starbucks cup, but I don't really use it. I kind of just use it for decoration. This is just glittery, this is like one of those dip glittery ones. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Farrakh. The trick I use to lose weight is to be realistic and go slowly as possible and gradually eat little as each. That's true. That works too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. So, you know, Deets on Outfits. Shein.com, baby. It's a shirt, actually. So maybe I have like cute little tote bags that I keep books in because I know I'm going to read something. So I'll get a cute tote bag or an oversized purse when I'm going to stick something in it like a book. And I make sure all my stuff is cute so I can stay on my level up or whatever, you know. It will make you want to do it. Like when I deliver my packages to the little post place, I have a cute little bag that I put them all in. I have cute little envelopes that I try to make everything fun and, aesthetically pleasing and exciting to do. That way you're more motivated. You're more motivated to do it if you're surrounded by colors you like, things you like, things that are appealing to you and to others, you're more likely to do the thing. Love and light abundance for thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dick Tracy, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, try to do small things like that. Or Etsy has a lot of customized things if you like things custom. Or Instagram has a lot of little shops that, small business owners have. Like, I know the girl that makes these, she has an Instagram shop and I forgot her name. I forgot her Instagram name. I'll try to put it up if I remember. But it's on one of my older videos. Anyway, you can pretty much find those everywhere on Etsy. But make sure, like, if you want to do something for yourself, self-love also includes treating yourself sometimes. So don't feel guilty about spending money on yourself. A lot of women run into the problem of spending money on themselves and they feel bad about it. But if it's an investment in yourself to become better, then you shouldn't feel bad about it. If it's going to get you to the next level, then it was worth it, right? A lot of women spend money on hair, makeup, clothing, but if it gets you to the bag, then it was worth it, wasn't it? If it gets you to the next level of life, it gets you to that nice, guy that you've been looking for, then that was worth it. And why are you going to sit here and feel guilty for buying a lipstick when that's what made that man cross the room? levelupcosmetics.us. I even have a lip gloss called Cross the Room. Cross the Room. So, that was what it was, and it was well worth it. That's why, but you don't need to go into debt. No, do not go into debt, but don't feel guilty about spending the money, because all that's going to do is make your association with money and spending it guilty, which means there's a lack. If you feel guilty for spending money, that means you don't have enough. And then you're going to manifest not having enough. So don't spend guiltlessly. Don't spend guiltily. Spend as if you know it's coming back because, shoot, I look good. Look at this. Somebody going to give me some money. That's how you're supposed to think. Right. But don't spend your last. Don't go into debt. Be smart. Someone says, but if your hair looking crazy, get into debt. No, you don't. You better get a wig, sprinkle, or borrow one or something. Thank you, Wine and your name. Love you, Shira. Tell the ladies to shop Tega.com for leveled up fashions. Okay. Sprinkle. Appreciate that. I'll leave that up for a second. I made you made y'all smoothies. Y'all talking about food. All right. So, okay, let's talk about, this is a good one. When you level up out of the league of the person that you're already with, what would you do? Like, if you're leveling up and the person you're with is like not, a lot of these ladies level up so high that their dusty is like left in the dust. And you're like, well, what do I do? I'm leveled up now. And you got to make that decision, because if you want to go further, you got to figure it out. And a lot of people don't realize this, but it happens a lot. It happens a lot. And people have to totally change everything when they change, because you're a totally different person now, not the same one. So you're not the same people anymore. Okay, so also remember that. You don't stay the same. Oh man, I missed a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it'll be up so you can watch it later. Okay. Mm-hmm. A man will give you all his money just because of the wig you have on. It is so true. Y'all should try it to get good wig. That's true. You don't think I'm crazy. For real. That is like the so true. And y'all, if y'all don't know, y'all better know. Y'all gotta try sometimes. And it's sad, but it's true. It's not politically correct, but it's the truth. And I'm working with reality. Okay, reality. I'm being real about it, not upset about it. I'm not trying to talk about it. I'm not trying to solve the problem, because it's a long problem to solve. Will take decades and centuries probably. I'm just gonna get the money behind it. Period. Okay, I'm gonna take advantage of it and get my money. I'm not gonna sit here and cry. I'm gonna sit here and get paid. Why? Because at the same time, you could talk about it, but if they're not responding, then get their money. Okay? If they're not responding, just get their money. If they don't like it, make them pay for not liking it. Think about it that way. That's the real way to get it. Oh, you don't like natural hair? Okay, well, let me put this wig on so I can get your money still. You see how it works? So at the end of the day, your goal is complete. And you could still take off the wig and do what you got to do. There you go. Mm-hmm. Right. This is what I always tell people. Test different looks and see which one gives you the best results. Then you can't really complain, because now you know. Just go do the experiments and see what happens. Right? Just go do it. You see, the sad thing is, if you go look at my videos, this is the sad thing. Even today, wigs get more clicks on thumbnails than regular or natural hair. Unless it's a channel about natural hair. But then you'll have a channel about wigs that gets more clicks than a channel about natural hair. So at the end of the day, it's all what you prefer. But I know that I'm just going to get my goal is the results, not trying to fix someone's mentality that has been, ingrained into them, that they don't even want to change themselves. So just give me their money. Let them pay for it. Right? Just get their money. You said Dusties don't like wigs. They could have fooled me. They don't like paying for wigs. They looking at that wig and they see money. It could have been my tire. It could have been a new video game. They know how much they cost, right? Fake people equals fake wigs. But this money real. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Right? Uh-huh. But this money real. Okay. What about box braids? Somebody tell her. Go ahead and put some box braids on. See if you... Y'all keep asking me the same questions. Do what you got to do. I don't know. Whatever makes you feel the most confident that you can pull the most men and get the most money, go do it. Because that should be the goal, right? To pull the best. Okay, then. Okay, look. It's so true. I know it's politically incorrect. So is everything else. But, okay. There you go. Oh. Oop. Right. What? Y'all are being bad in the comments, I see. You said that's monopoly money. Well, they take it at the bank. They take it at the store, so I'm going to use it. Yeah, they got kinky curly wigs. They got all hair textures of wig. So that's, yeah, you can still do what you got to do. That's so true. Uh-huh. They sure did. And it was considered a symbol of divinity. So, yes. I went. Y'all are funny. Okay, look. I'm just looking Egyptian. That's right. I got my wig and my liner. Don't be bad. Don't be hating. I wonder, what if you get that wig from yesterday, the brown one? Ywigs.com, baby. That's where I get most of these wigs. Most wigs that you see me wearing, I would say 99% are from ywigs.com. And the link is not the link to the wig that I had on, but the link to the website is below in most of my videos. And so is my coupon code to save $10. So you just go look around the site for the wig that you'll see. You might see me on there wearing one of the wigs too, because they use me as a model on a few of them. Yeah, so Y, like the letter Y, wigs.com. And you can get $10 off at my coupon in the description bar. Yeah. When Beyonce wears box braids, she already proven well she can shave her head if she wants to. That's right. Think about when Beyonce was trying to level up to get people to take her, more seriously, the industry, and she had to get in with the execs and get on the Grammy stage. She had to put a straight wig on and all that kind of stuff. And then when she got her money, she did what she wanted. That is true. So, but she got to her bag first, and that was number one. Then she did what she wanted. Okay. But she wasn't going to do that when she was trying to rise all the way up to the number one spot. After you get there, then you do what you want. Right. You said Beyonce wears blonde wigs. Of course, she wears every wig. Beyonce probably done wore every type of wig. Every type of hairstyle. She done did it all. The very men that complain about wigs would try to get Kim K if they had enough money. Does she wear wigs too? I think it's fun. Like, even Jesus wore wigs. What? Y'all, Claire, okay. She said even Jesus wore wigs. They say he had hair of wool, but in the pictures, his hair is always straight. You a fool. Girl, you use bleach cream too. Wonderful. See? They said Jesus is the way. He was trying to get them disciples to level up too. Okay, so level up. Level up to this heaven, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all are silly, but I'm going to leave that up because it's funny. Anywho. Do I take medication when I'm sick? I don't get sick. The last time I was sick was probably 2017 or 16. And I didn't really need any. It was just probably a cold. You know, I don't get sick. I use preventative methods to stay well. Okay, like instead of waiting till you get sick, just prevent the sickness. You haven't been sick since 1999. That's great. Go ahead. When I might have had colds, but you know, that's back when I wasn't plant-based. Okay. You haven't been sick since you became vegan either? Because it boosts your immune system. So, you said I need to take my mental health meds? No, I don't, because I don't have mental health problems. Unless it's going to be beneficial to me. Then I'll pretend I do. But I really don't. I tried. I tried. I went to go talk to somebody. They say nothing was wrong with me. They said I was doing it. They said I was pretending on purpose so I didn't have to go to work. I need to go to therapy sessions so I could sleep late because my appointments wouldn't be till 10 and I couldn't get there at 9. So I roll in about 12:30 on my therapy days. That's when I used to work in the funeral industry, and I used to go out and party every night after I get off work, and I couldn't get up on time to make it back on time. So I had to figure something out. I'm depressed. I think I need to talk to someone. Maybe a couple times a week. Those days I go out and just go in there, lay on that couch and just say whatever and get my rest. Then go to work. And they paid for it too. It was free. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Loophole. Anyway. So after a while, they said, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with you. And you don't have to come back anymore. I'm like, darn it. Okay. So they wouldn't give me no medication. They wouldn't give me no nothing. You're too sane, darling. They knew what I was doing. The hustle, exactly. They knew what I was doing. They know no crazy person in their right mind would think of that master plan. Mm-hmm. All right, well, I gotta go, but thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for everyone who donated. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome. Hit the like button if you have not hit that like button. Help a Pick Misha find my videos. Help a Dusty find my videos, whatever. And when you click like, it helps, suggest the videos to people that need them. You said doctors will not date wig wearers? Yeah, they will. Percy, get the bag briefcase. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She will work with dead people and then go out and party. I need your autograph. That's funny. Of course, that's what I did. Like, I was young. What do you think I was gonna do? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Percy. Appreciate that. Yeah. I went to school. I was like for half a year. I went to school, worked, and then partied. I don't know how I've survived. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Sprinkle, sprinkle.